So MGK out here faking pictures and getting booed off stage?
Good. Good.
Let's talk about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, every day I seem to wake up to a blown up notifications on all my social medias. I did a little video of this. I'm probably gonna put it in the beginning of this video too, where supposedly MGK. Okay, so there's been let me just give the content. So there's been a picture that's been going around. Oh, first of all, guess who Barack still smelling up on me clothes, up on me rose, up on me guards, your boy SJ, Scru, Vision, Fizza. Now, MGK and Eminem been going back and forth at it. Now, a picture came out where MGK had his little Eminem shirt, you know what I'm saying? Like with the kill face, like the kill shot shirt. And he was throwing up the middle fingers, and it was a big sea of people throwing up the middle finger. So in context, what people took that as was the crowd, that he got a giant crowd of people, which I think he might have been in Detroit or Michigan. He got a giant crowd of people to flip off Eminem or something like that. That's what they were saying. And that's what it looked like. And that's the narrative that, you know, MGK let go. Because I'm not going to say, even though he kind of did paint the narrative, he did start it. So that's the narrative that he was pushing, obviously. And he was trying to show, obviously, yo, I get support no matter where I'm at. So video comes out. Like I said, I put it in the beginning of this video and I put it on another video y'all can check out. So video comes out where MGK is performing Rap Devil. And he's getting a sea of booze. Ooh, he getting all the booze. He getting Budweiser, he getting Heineken, he getting Guinness, he getting all the booze, man. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. I looked at that video very closely. I watched that video very closely. And for some reason, now I may be 110% wrong, but I don't ever want to be the dude who jumps out the window when things don't seem right. Something just doesn't seem right about that video. I listen to it, the more I listen to it, the more I feel as if, was that audio doctored? Not saying that he didn't get booed at all, but were the boos enhanced? Because the boos didn't even really make sense to the situation. Not that it doesn't make sense he was getting booed. It was just the way he was getting booed and not reacting. The way that the boos were going, you would think that there was going to be stuff coming, like they were about to Safari at the when he was doing that 100 on this, 100 on Rucker or whatever. They look like they're about to do him like Safari and get to throwing everything. So that was a little fishy to me, and I was just like, that just doesn't seem right. If you guys know, if you got the answer, if anybody was there, if anybody saw it, let me know if that was true or not. But I need more proof than just, yeah, it was true, because that looks a little weird. Now, let's talk about the biggest issue I have with this whole thing. Now, I'm not just jumping on Eminem's side. I'm not just jumping on MGK's side. I look at everything analytically and I break it down. That's why y'all here. Thank you. I love y'all. The issue I have, the biggest issue that I know isn't doctored, and it's 100% fact, is the fact the way MGK got that picture of the crowd flipping off basically Basically, that's what the message was, and that's what the message too is, because when you did Rap God and you were wearing the shirt. Now, according to a couple people that were at that show, and I hope this ain't true, I hope this is a joke, I hope they playing around with the John, I hope they ain't serious. I hope, because I know MGK ain't a cornball like that. He ain't that. Come on, man. Ain't nobody that corny, bro. He just trying to make it. He just trying to get up. He just trying to get the attention of the biggest rapper out. I know he wouldn't do that. Not MGK, not Kells, not Coulson. I've done shows with MGK. I know that ain't what MGK gonna do. But then I sat there and thought about it for a second. I've done a lot of shows with artists, and let me tell y'all something. Finesse is the name of the game when it comes to most things in hip hop. Now, there's been plenty, and I've been guilty of it too. You have to do it as an artist, as a smaller artist coming up. Now, in this situation, MGK is a small artist coming up. Here's the corny thing. People are saying that MGK was wearing a jacket over that Eminem shirt. And he told the crowd to throw their middle fingers up, and they didn't know what they're throwing their middle fingers up for. They're just going to listen to it because they're MGK fans and they're there for MGK. And then the damning, the nail in the coffin, no Benzino diss part about this whole thing is MGK was turned around, facing towards the camera, his back to the crowd. Now, that's super. If that's true, that's levels of corny that you gotta take an L for. In my bag, you gotta take an L for. You go, and I'm gonna still give you the benefit of the doubt, even though the picture's out. I'm gonna say you didn't manipulate the crowd like that, bro. Is that how you getting your victories? Is that how you getting your W's? So what does that say? That has to say what you're really afraid of. That's the reason why the whole ghostwriter thing, to me, people don't have to use. Because once you start getting into stuff like, oh, he has a ghostwriter, it starts making it feel like, wait a minute, you might not have confidence in Kill Shot if you think Rap Devil. If you're using that Rap Devil had a ghostwriter, which it didn't, as the argument. Why do we even need to do that? Why? If LeBron James plays some dude at Rucker Park tomorrow, that dude gets 20 points and LeBron scores 100 points on him. If you come back and you start arguing about how that other dude who scored 20 cheated, it's going to make it look like, wait, you didn't see LeBron score 100? What does it even matter? So this whole Twilight Zone we in, this whole pretending thing, boy, that's corny, man. I'm seeing a lot of tweets that were coming out and saying that, explaining this moment. This is not something that I heard from some rap blog. This is not something that I heard from another rapper. This is stuff that I'm seeing from people who were at the MGK show. Now, this was a Fall Out Boy show. So these were Fall Out Boy fans. So MGK had to do his best to divert their attention, because they're not just MGK fans. And I think he knew if he would have came out and just tried to do that and get that off, it would not have worked. But to me, what it starts showing is cowardice. It starts showing like fear. Like you're afraid to face the crowd with the shirt because you're afraid of what the implications might be, or they might not react the way you react. That's so corny to me, bro. That's levels of corn. That is over Redenbacher buttery movie with the over expensive candy corny, bro. That's that Halloween nobody eats but somehow is always in your bag candy corn candy, man. In my Duffy. In my Duffy. By the way, I'm going to be making shirts, the I'm in my bag shirts. Get ready for those, because that's going to be like my first main merch for this channel. The Return of Slim shirts are just more like for the album and stuff, but for my channel, the I'm in my bag shirts, they're coming. And today I'm dropping the video to my Eminem's Kill Shot remix, Screwed Up. Screwed Up means remix, so when I say it. But yeah, so in recap, what I'll say is I don't think, I feel like that crowd video must not have been, I don't feel like that was real. I feel like the boos were kind of doctored. I feel like they were thrown in there. Now, I'm not saying I don't think anybody booed him, but I don't think it was as bad as the audio is making it seem. And I feel like we can throw that whole thing away. The most important point of this all is to look at it and be like, the Kill Shot shirt thing, the crowd picture. Did you really trick people into dissing M, that because I could have swore. Don't you think you won? Because if you did that, then you can't think you won. Because you have to then know, oh well, the public, the general public that doesn't have much to do. Here's how crazy it is. The crowd that you were in, this is 100% true, is a better representation of what the common person thinks about this than Twitter, than all social media. Because think about it. Those are Fall Out Boy fans. They are not vested in Eminem or MGK, really. And here's the even crazier part. If they're going to be vested in somebody, it's probably going to be MGK first because he's there right then touring with Fall Out Boy. That means if you're a Fall Out Boy fan and someone's touring with Fall Out Boy co-signed them, so you like them. Or you at least give them the benefit of the doubt. So if even in that crowd, you had to turn around and tuck your thing, you looking very shaky, baby. Very shaky. I ain't got time for all that flashy shit. Let's just get right to it, man. My mic on? Alright, listen. I'm dealing with tough shit, depression and some shit. All of this fuck shit I just cannot put up with. Shouldn't be upset cause I know that we up next. But what about success? It sucks too much stress. I'm dealing with tough shit, depression and some shit. All of this fuck shit I just cannot put up with. Shouldn't be upset cause I know that we up next. But what about success? It sucks too much stress, I guess. No one can hear you scream when you up this high, baby. No one can hear you scream. No one can hear you scream. This the life that you asked for, but no one can hear you scream. Think I've been battling depression for a little bit. Took me a while to understand I was really sick. Maybe I wasn't understanding what it really is. To make a nigga wanna scream out like a little kid over some little shit. Can't give a fuck about what niggas is talking about, cause you ain't never been inside the shoes I've been walking around. And you ain't never been inside the pool when the sharks is around. And you ain't never been up on the roof and y'all talking me down. Before I jumped off, treating every girl I meet like a jump off. Cause that's the only way I know to hide these dumb scars. Cause I'm hurt, I'm calling every bitch a dumb broad. Damn. Now that's fuck, little dude, but it's easier than saying I got trust issues. It's easier to fake like I don't trust in you. Cause one day I'm afraid I won't fuck with you. Nah, and you don't fuck with Screw. And you gon' just decide to up and move. And you gon' take my joy and comfort too. And all of your stupid friends gon' comfort you. But trust this, Screw. If you make a song about what fucks with you, and you can touch somebody that get fucked with too, then forever worse the better they'll fuck with you. No one can hear you scream when you up this high, baby. No one can hear you scream. No one can hear you scream. This the life that you asked for, but no one can hear you scream.